Are there any favorite bands or influences that you pull from?
My personal favorite band as of late has been Muse. I really like them, and I've liked them for several years now. I'm actually not as big of a fan of their new stuff as I was of their older stuff.
Okay.
I really like Mute Math. But influence-wise, I would say like influences I've pulled from are more like Nine Inch Nails, Vast, back when they first did their first couple albums that were really, really good, and Portishead.
Awesome.
Yeah, just like all different stuff.
Okay. And can you tell me where the name of the band came from?
It actually, we had, the band was originally called Severance, and there were several bands that were called Severance, and it's funny, years ago I had one of the bands come to me on MySpace, and they were like, you need to stop using our band name. And I was like, and it was a metal band from like the 80s from Texas.
That exact same thing actually happened to me. I trademarked a name, and a band got really pissed off at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you're so pissed off, why didn't you trademark it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly. And they came to me and they were like, you need to stop. I'm like, do you really think people are going to mistake what I'm doing? A female-fronted electronic rock band for your 80s metal band in Texas. And they were like, yeah, good point. And I kept using the name for a few years, and then this name kind of just, I knew I needed to change the name. I wanted to change the name, and it just kind of came to me at one point, and it kind of is a good description of what most of the songs are about. The kind of cohabitation of beauty and ugliness, and the cohabitation of love and anger. And
Okay.
yeah.
You know, this is a kind of an odd question, but only you can answer because you are a female singer. So as a female lead of a band, have you come across any chauvinism or any difficulties trying to prove yourself in the industry?
Oh my God, constantly. Since I started, and I've actually gotten a much better sense of humor about it than I used to have. When I was like 19, 20, I lived in California, and I was so angry that I had to, I kind of had this hair at my ass that like I don't want to have to prove myself. I don't want to have to, I'm good at what I do, and I just wanted to like shove it in everybody's face that, because when you're a female front person, people assume that the only thing you do is you get up there and you like
shake your hips.
Yeah, you shake your ass, and people are staring at your boobs, and you sing every once in a while. And I'm a songwriter and a keyboardist and a musician, and I used to feel the need to really shove that in people's faces, and now I've kind of like gotten a much better sense of humor about it, and I can laugh about, hey, that's your problem. If you think I'm an idiot, that's not my problem, that's yours. So.
Yeah. Any good stories?
Gosh, there's too many. I had one guy who's a friend of some other musician friends of mine who sat me down one time and actually like started off a conversation with the words, "Let me tell you about the music industry."
Oh, nice.
This is after I'd been doing it for years and had probably like met people that this guy like whacks off to.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, and I'm sitting there, and I just my only response to this guy was, "Do tell." Go for it. Tell me about the music industry.
Is there anything that you hope to accomplish in the next year or 5 years?
Well, I think the biggest thing is going to be releasing this album and getting some traction with that. Other than that, we really would like to make a move to doing a lot more shows and kind of branching out into other markets. We've already started kind of moving into Tampa. I know we have a show in, I want to say October, over in Fort Lauderdale, and we're starting to like branch out into other markets, and I really want to do that and kind of make a name for ourselves in more than just this area.